Guess what? I don't feel like Declan Rice. Feel like Declan Rice. Can we watch the highlights?
Pardon?
Can we watch the highlights?
How many times would it have been for you?
How many times would it have been?
Yeah.
52?
52.
Let's watch it just once. Oh shit, is it 7 o'clock?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I gotta do something.
What?
I gotta do something dead on 7 o'clock.
What?
Just gotta do something, bro. Sorry.
Oh gosh. How did I not even see that bucket? Where did you? I was thinking, what's the banana skin doing there, bro? Wow. You know what? Yeah, this actually came up in my
Okay, let's make £1 million. I'm ready.
It came up in my feed literally 2 days ago.
I've been doing that every morning, you know.
No, you haven't.
At 4 a.m.
No, you haven't.
I swear I have.
No, you haven't.
Every morning, 4 a.m. I do that, and then I'm 200 press up.
No, you haven't, man.
Bro, since I've been doing that for 2 weeks, I've made £45,000, bro.
What does the banana do?
I don't know. Ashton does it, so I do
You
it.
still got some shit banana on your cheek. You still got other cheek, bro. Other cheek.
If Ashton does it, I'll do it. Bro. That's it.
Oh no, that's not the banana. That's your freaking. What are you calling that? Plaster?
Oh, my pimple patch.
Your pimple patch, yeah.
Oh, is it still on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
It just seems a bit mad. Like I'm all for getting an early start, and you know, because I feel like for me personally, I feel like I'm most productive in the morning. Some people probably feel like they're more productive in the evening.
Can't lie, I feel bare awake now though after that.
After that, is it?
Yeah.
Shit, that might be the secret then.
It
Might be the secret, bro. Shit, you just gotta go and make 45k now.
I'm ready.
That's it.
Oh, what are you saying? Sorry.
I find myself more productive in the morning.
Yeah.
That just seems extreme, bro.
I don't think this is the thing. I don't think he's doing it because that's his morning routine and that's his secret to success.
Yeah.
I think he's doing it because that's what's got him the online engagement.
Yeah.
And because of that, he's got followers, and because of that, he can now leverage that in order to make money.
But so, I did end up going on his page, and he had like.
Has he been doing the morning routine?
I didn't scroll through all of his stuff, but he had a lot of followers. He had like a couple mil. Was it a couple mil or something like that?
In a matter of months.
Really?
So I scrolled down on his page and it's like 1 million followers, 4 million followers, 8 million followers. But he's doing a post with like balloons and thanking everyone.
And this has all happened in a matter of months.
February, March, January. But it's like going back month by month, yeah?
This has all happened this year, basically.
Maybe like towards the back end of last year.
So he's gained millions of followers in the space of like a year.
Yeah. How many he's got now?
I don't know. I think it was a few million. I feel like
I might be able to find it. He's got a few mil now for sure. But that's what I mean. So the morning routine is not what he's done in order to become successful. But the videos of the morning routine, 13 million followers.
Yeah.
30 million followers, and his whole thing is you can reinvent your life in 1 year. So I reckon this is all in the last year.
Yeah. But I think what you're saying is right as well, in the sense of you can reinvent your life in the space of a year, but it doesn't mean you reinvent your life in the space of a year by doing his morning routine.
No.
It means you reinvent your life in the space of a year by finding something that gains traction and following, and create it and like building off that and marketing that like crazy.
But yeah, Ashton Hall. What the fucking rubber banana on my face for?
Bro, you still trying to make 45k, aren't you? So
trying to make 45 bags.
That's it.
45 bags in a day, banana on your face. We still need an intro, by the way. Silas said we should freestyle one.
What do you mean freestyle one?
He said you got bars, man. You should do a freestyle.
Nah, bro. I mean, an intro would be good. I feel like this is, we're gonna keep developing in it. We're gonna keep updating, and we're gonna keep getting better in our content and the way we produce it. So I think ideally we should have an intro. I think it makes sense to have an intro. I think he's right. That's feedback that we need to take on board. Have an intro, have an outro, have some form of a structure. So he's not wrong.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we have to do it tomorrow.
I would like to write a song though for it. We don't have to perform the song, but I would like a song.
Freestyle an intro then.
Should have gone to therapy.
Yeah.
Where we talk about the bare necessities, alphabet, elementaries. I don't know.
Elementaries?
Yeah, elementary.
Okay.
You don't know the elementary in the alphabet?
I do know. Yeah. Elementaries. Where adults is not elementary.
Elementaries.
Should have gone to therapy, but my therapy is my Hennessy.
Hey! That's a ball.
Shit.
See, we could do it.
We can, but nah.
Therapy's my Hennessy. That's a bar still. I quite like that.
Yeah, I thought about that in the car still.
Did you write that in the car? Did you have that ready?
Yeah.
How did you have that ready? How did you know, just in case?
No, do you know what? Because when I was driving on the way here, right? I don't know. I was just, you know, when you're driving, you got a long drive. A lot of things go through your head.
Yeah.
So I just started. Yeah, it just came into my head for some reason, and I was like, you know what? Anytime, like, if ever we freestyle,
you got that one ready, and it was today.
But the elementary one, that was on the spot.
Elementary is good.
Give me.
To therapy, but therapy's my Hennessy. I like it.
That's it.
That's a bar.
I mean, I feel like you've gotten more direct feedback than I have, to be honest. Only from Laura. That's it.
What did she say?
She said that so we put out 5 episodes. She said, to be honest, the first 4 episodes, she watched them all. I didn't even want to hear feedback from her because I didn't even want to.
You hate them, innit?
Yeah, I just can't even listen to them myself. I mean, I take it on board. I don't know how you take constructive feedback, but
it's difficult, I think, in this sort of situation because it's all opinion based.
Yeah.
Unless it's solid facts.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like if someone said solid facts, like the audio sounds shit.
Yeah. You
need to improve the video. The set's boring. I had someone say you need to look at like making the environment a bit more fun now. I said, yeah, 100%. Like the back of the wall in the first 5 episodes is just white. Obviously, we've painted it now. We're going to be moving, so pointless doing anything here. But we need to make our set maybe with a bit more props and stuff. So stuff like that is facts. We need to do it. But then the topics are... it depends how you perceive it or whether you have an interest in it or... Do you know what I mean? It just depends who our audience is too. So I take it all on, but I can't act on all of it. Because otherwise we're not doing what we want to do. We're just doing what people are saying they like individually. Yeah. And then what are we trying to do individually? Do you get me?
What's your initial knee-jerk reaction when you hear feedback like that?
Constructive, like, I didn't like this part.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Right.
But I care.
Yeah.
But I don't care, like, hurt feelings.
But do you feel like it requires you to work on what they are criticizing so that it's not a criticism going forward?
Yeah, but then it's not a criticism going forward. But if somebody's like, I didn't like that topic, I didn't like the way... Great example. Silas said about... that he found the last episode maybe a bit boring in the way we spoke about it. Yeah. Right. But then we had a conversation about how then we would approach it to make it more engaging and less boring. Not just, that topic's boring, talk about something else, don't talk about that stuff. So, yeah, I guess it depends on how it comes. If someone just goes, I didn't like that bit, I'll go, okay, what can I do about it? Because not everyone's going to like that bit. I said last week about someone trying to put a finger in my ass. I know 100% at some point when I see people, they're going to get onto me about it. Yeah. What am I going to do? Just not talk about when someone tries to finger my ass anymore? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, you talk... Because I think that's it's like... To what extent...
To what extent can I...
Yeah.
Because we can't just say, okay, we won't talk about that, won't talk about that, won't talk about that. Because then we're not talking about anything we want to talk about. And then why are we doing the podcast? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, to what extent are we doing it for us? And are we doing it to entertain, educate, relay experiences to other people?
Honestly, I think we're just doing it for us. Is that the wrong answer?
No, I don't think it's the wrong answer.
Because I said that.
I don't think it's the wrong answer. But
this podcast, if it does nothing except help us get to where we want to go in our goals that we said to each other that we have, and where we want to improve, if this podcast helps us to do that, it served its purpose.
Yeah. So, but in terms of our goal and what we want to achieve, we also need to take into account how people perceive it.
Because then we need to take it to where it wants to
exactly. And I think maybe you got to think about how it applies to what your values are.
Yeah, it depends on
what your principles are.
The feedback.
Whether you actually, if you make those changes, whether you would genuinely enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
As well.
I think that's what matters.
You know?
Because then where do you, if you do make all the changes, do you stray too far from your identity?
Yeah. That's it. It's a good way to put it. So always just reflect on what the feedback is. Don't take it to heart. Like you said, don't really care. Don't take it to heart.
Care is the wrong word, because I do care and I value it.
Well, care, but don't take it to heart.
Don't take it to heart.
Don't react over it emotionally.
Yeah.
I think it's hard.
But yeah, and I think, this must come in your job as well. This isn't just like for the pod. I feel like this is just the recent time I've had feedback.
Yeah.
I think it comes in work. I think it comes in...
Yeah, 100%.
In your personal life. I just think feedback is feedback. But some people do get hearty about it. I'm not really one to get hearty about it. So
yeah,
I think I'm able to apply that when it comes to this as well for myself. Has anyone ever given you like personality feedback?
Personality feedback?
No, like me, I'm an acquired taste in it. So I always get, you're a bit of a dickhead. Or you've seen it before. Since uni, I've had Marmite, let's say. You either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
But that's my personality. So I've had that feedback from day dot. So I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anyone just say to you, I just think you're a bit of a prick?
Nah,
Ooh! Everybody likes me!
No. What was the...
Sorry.
What else did you... Because there was something that you wanted to speak about last week that we didn't speak about. Can't remember where it was now. About when you want to do something. When someone wants to hang out with you and you don't want to hang out with them.
What it was, yeah. I don't want to go into too much detail about this. I want to talk about it, but I can't go into too much detail about why I want to talk about it.
Right.
Long story short, why can't you just say when somebody says to you, hey, do you want to go somewhere? Shall I come over? Shall I do this? Why can't you just say, no, thank you? Without a why or a you don't want to see me or a blah, 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 blah. No, thanks. You always have to say, no, I'm busy or I got to do da-da-da or, I can't do that night. Can you do that? Why can't I just go, nah?
Why can't you?
I don't know. But I don't think I don't even mean it on like to girls one. I mean like to everyone. Like,
yeah, generally say no.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
If one of my boys rang me and said, what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, oh, nothing, I'm just chilling. Oh, do you want to do this? And I said, no.
Yeah.
They wouldn't say, okay, bye.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
You have to say,
man, come on. I have to think I've not got time. I've got to go this. I'm broke. I've got to do blah, 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 blah. You have to think of something. Otherwise, they'll be like, you've got no excuse. You got to come.
Yeah.
Sometimes just don't want to. But if I say I don't want to, is it rude? Because every time I've ever said before I don't want to, boy, I've had an earful.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people always expect to have an understanding why you don't want to do something. People always want a reason. Like they feel like I suppose you may feel like they're owed a reason, or maybe they feel like they're owed a reason.
But then they're making me lie. I don't want to lie, but I know from experience when I say I just don't want to do anything tonight.
Yeah.
It's a whole other conversation. The only thing I wanted in the first place was peace. So I said I don't want to do anything. And now because I've said I don't want to do anything, someone's taking offense. And I'm going to hear about it for the rest of the evening regardless. So I may as well have just said fucking yes. So you came and done something with me.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to say no.
That's TMI. I can't say that.
What's TMI?
Too much information. Why can't you just say no? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Just say it. Have you tried it?
Yes, many times.
What? I'm single. But But you like being single.
Yeah, I do.
Exactly.
Because
So there you go.
Because I don't have to lie and make shit excuses about why I don't want to do something.
There you go.
But play it out. Just say your missus said to you, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow night?" And you went, "Nothing. I'm at my dad's. I'm just chilling, or I'm at home. I'm just chilling." And then she went, "Okay, do you want to come over?" And you went, "Nah."
To be fair, if she asked me to come over after I said I'm at my dad's chilling, 9 times out of 10, like if I really need if I really want my me time, I'll be like, "Nah, I just want to chill tonight at my that's what I'd say."
What? And she'll say, "Okay."
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, okay, I understand," sort of thing. But what I will say is, to be fair to her, if I respond in a way like that, right? So if I say, "Oh, I'm at my dad's chilling," or "I'm just having a chilled one tonight at my dad's,"
she'll get the hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the fucking hint. Does she have anything where you know that she's like, yeah, leave her alone today?
I don't think so, you know.
No, she's perfect. I want to spend all my time with her. I love her.
No, I don't think so. Or maybe I'm just not picking it up. Fuck knows. Maybe this whole time I'm just
when you go to him,
invading her space. You know what I mean?
That, he's gone.
You know what I mean?
Thought he'd never get there.
Yeah,
she's been walking around the house going, "Oh, I just want to chill tonight."
Do you know what? I think, it does. So I don't think it'll necessarily be her chill time, like for her to be alone, but I think it would be her to be with her friends or her to be with her family.
So she's doing something else.
Yeah, so she's doing something else. So yeah, I do get hints like that when
she'll just randomly go, "I'm thinking about, let me see the girls on Friday."
Yeah, or she'll go to her brother's, or you know, and sometimes she'll ask me to come.
But if she doesn't, you won't say, "Oh yeah, what time we going?"
Yeah.
2 spin the blockers recently.
What does that mean?
2 people spun the block on me.
What, rejected you?
No, they came back.
Oh, came back. Is it? Why do you think that was?
Hello. Duh. What do you mean? Why?
I don't see it, bro.
Yeah.
I really don't see it.
They do.
Yeah.
And then the other one watches the podcast. Hey. The other one I like. She's cute, man.
Yeah, cool. Potential then.
For what though?
Your love life, bro. Your love life, man.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You're eligible bachelor.
Yeah, I'm eligible bachelor.
You know,
I'm
actually, I don't know the standards these days. I don't know. Do you think you're eligible bachelor? The standards that these girls, these women out here on social media,
I'm probably a bum for them.
You know what I mean? Like the standards that they're putting out these days is, you know, if you're not earning fucking 10k a month.
Hey, I'm earning 45 bags every 2 weeks. Since I started dipping my face in ice, Instabuddies come chat to me.
Oh man.
Oh no. But no, I don't think I'm an eligible bachelor in today's society.
Do you think yeah, in today's society. So do you think the reason why your love
it's because I'm a broke ass bitch? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it's not what I'm trying to say.
No.
It's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I feel like in the past, even our generation, right? Because there's a lot out there now, even with the whole, what's that POV TV show that came out, and they were talking about Andrew Tate and them, man, and with Asher D. Adolescence, yeah.
Did you like that?
Not really.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be the only one that really.
No, everyone I spoke to from like our thing.
Yeah.
Not our group, but like our sort of age range.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's dead. No one's getting killed. No one's this. No one's dead.
Found it quite boring, to be fair.
Yeah. Whereas me, because of my little YouTube geekiness, I loved the whole one-shot scene.
Yeah.
Like from when I clocked that was happening, I was like, it was when he was on the journey to the police station. This fucking scene's taking ages. And I was like,
I clocked it. Yeah, it's like when it sinks in,
then I was invested
you're like,
in it.
wow, this is impressive.
Yeah,
you know, this is impressive. But in terms of the storyline and the and the theme behind it, you know, as in young men of today's society and their struggles with attracting women and the whole red pill, blue pill, masculine, feminine.
I don't understand it. I didn't know that was even a thing
Did you know?
until Adolescence. I
Yeah.
just knew obviously there's Andrew Tate and that man doing talking rubbish.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was like a community of people.
Oh, it's huge.
That are like on this fucking men and
Bro, it's huge.
I don't even know what they're on. I just
Manosphere.
Yeah. But what is there? What are the? Do they hate women or do they just want to be men? Because it's the whole involuntarily celibate thing as well, isn't it? The
Yeah,
incel
incels,
thing.
yeah.
So is it people that do they hate women or is it just that they've not been able to talk to women their whole life? So now they're like, what do we do with all this sexual energy? So they're just doing mad shit.
Yeah. Do you know what? How
I still don't get it.
like my understanding of all of that, right? So there's a lot of different parts to that. So there's the manosphere. So the manosphere is like, I don't know if it's red pill or it's blue pill. I think it's red pill. I think it's the red pill guys are the guys that are like, you know, we're masculine, we're men. Andrew Tate, women can't drive. I don't want a female pilot sort of thing. You get me? Like I feel like that's the red pill guys. I'm not sure about the blue pill, to be honest with you. So there's that, and then there's the incel lot. So the incel guys are basically the target of the red pill guys. So the red pill guys target the incel guys as a.
So the red pill guys are the Andrew Tates.
Yeah.
And the guys that like the fresh and fit.
Yeah.
Are they
yeah, they're Manosphere as well. And
then they target the incels to buy into them.
Yes.
This is how you should be. And
yeah.
Women are for sex and kitchen.
yeah. And then there's the incel guys, I suppose, who are just so low in confidence and have these insecurities. Now there's now a thing called, I think, Look Smart or something like that. Don't know what it's called, but it's this movement now where men are doing certain things to change their appearance and make them more attractive, like the I suppose classic attractiveness to women.
What do you mean change their appearance? Like hair transplants?
Hair transplants.
And threading their eyebrows?
Not even more to the extreme.
Pimple patches and face masks.
No, even more extreme. Like, because that's just men with a bit of, you know, feminine energy. Everyone has that. Not necessarily cosmetic surgery. I think that is part of it. That could be part of it, but it's more like
doing things focused on making
they're trying
them
to
more
have
attractive.
Yeah, certain techniques or.
Are they in that same group of the Manosphere? Because then they seem like a different group. Because they seem like they want to appeal to the women.
So I feel like they. I mean, I don't want to say, but I feel like they span off. They're like a branch of the incel guys.
They all just want some form of female attention.
I think you're right. I think even the red pill guys, they just want female attention.
Of course they do, bro.
That's it.
But do you think then the red pill guys are former
incels?
I don't like the word, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because are they just ones that manage to, you know, them ones that just, I don't know how they got there. But do you think they are former people from that group?
Yeah, I
they've
think
just made a bit of money, and then because they've made money, they've then got some girls, and then gone, this is all they want, money, have sex.
Yeah. I think a good amount of them probably are, and I think it's kind of sad.
How did we go into that from Adolescence?
I don't know. Well, it started from your love life and whether you're
an eligible bachelor or not.
And we're trying to understand whether you lean more towards red pill or you lean more towards incel, or whether you're somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
I'm neither of them two things. I am neither of them two things. I did also like Adolescence because of maybe a lot of people saw it as the message of the red pill, blue pill bullshit.
Yeah.
But I looked more at the justice system for underage people, like the way they process them through custody, and then the social services coming in and blah, blah. I quite enjoyed that part of it. personal interests again, because this is what I mean by feedback.
Yeah.
Some people might say they're in it, shit, there's no action, there's no this, there's no that.
Yeah, but
they're not interested in it. But I found that stuff almost quite relatable.
Yeah.
So I was quite invested in him going through that.
From a production point and also from a
even a storyline point. Yeah, both.
Storyline point.
Both.
Yeah.
I quite like
Justice system, criminology point. Yeah.
And even the youth part of it I really liked.
Yeah.
But then some people will say it was No Gangs of London.
That's the thing, though. I think that's what's important about just finding your audience as well, I suppose, right? You also can't appeal to everyone.
Yeah. You
also can't appeal to everyone, I think. So
just gotta stay true to you.
Yeah.
When I got introduced to you, I knew I stayed true to you.
Gosh, I don't even know how much we've what have we even talked about in this episode?
Not much. I want to show you one more thing. Remember I was talking about NPCs last week? Just watch this.
It wasn't last week, by the way. You have to remember it's the scheduling.
Last episode?
Yeah.
That's last week to everyone else.
But this ain't gonna come out this next week, is it?
Oh, remember I spoke about NPCs a few episodes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this video.
Oh, hey Ken. You? Thanks so much for joining on this Discord date. You? That's Harry's having Chungus. So anyways, what do you want to do on this date? You?
What the fuck's going on?
That, sir, is an incel. Thanks for joining us. That one should have gone to therapy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Goodbye.